السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، وبه نستعين، وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين، أما بعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم جميعا إلى درس جديد من دروس اللغة العربية بين يديك. الحمد لله. أخذنا بعض الدروس أمس. بدأنا من هنا. آه، أظن بدأنا من استيعاب من التدريب الثاني، وانتقلنا إلى ملاحظة نحوية، وقلنا الكلمة تنقسم إلى 3 أقسام: اسم وفعل وحرف. أمثال اسم محمد، زينب، الناس، الوقت، الماء، الدجاج، خيار. وأمثال فعل: جلس، مارس، يحمل، يفضل، يكون، يختلف، اذهب، تناول. وأمثال حرف: واو، أو، من، في، على، أن، لام. وأخذنا هذا التدريب أيضا. التدريب: كلمات الصندوق. ضع كلمات الصندوق تحت الأقسام التالية كما في المثال. نعم. ضع كلمات الصندوق تحت الأقسام التالية كما في المثال. وهذا تعبير موجه. أظن توقفنا هنا. Stop there. قارن بين غذاء الناس في الماضي وغذائهم في الوقت الحاضر. نعم. دعونا نبدأ من هنا. نعم. قارن. صف كل صورة في 3 جمل. صف كل صورة في 3 جمل. من الذي يصف لنا؟ نعم. So we will describe. Sif means describe. Sif means describe. كل صورة, each picture. في 3 جمل. في 3 جمل, in 3 sentences. نعم. Who wants to start? غذاء الناس في الماضي وغذائهم في الحاضر. ماذا يأكل الناس في الماضي وماذا يأكلون؟ ماذا يأكلون في الماضي وماذا يأكلون في الحاضر؟ نعم. فساس إبراهيم، تفضل. ماذا ترى في الصورة الأولى؟
نعم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
يأكل الناس خضروات والفواكه.
نعم.
في الوقت الحاضر.
نعم.
ويأكلون سكري في الماضي.
نعم. أظن هذا الخضروات في الحاضر وفي الماضي.
نعم.
هذه. نعم. نعم.
سكري.
يأكلون الخضروات والفواكه في الماضي، وماذا يأكلون في الحاضر؟
في الحاضر يأكلون الخضروات والفواكه، لكن في الماضي يأكلون سكري.
نعم. نعم. شخص آخر. Someone else. Someone else. شخص آخر. بسرعة بسرعة. So no response is wrong. Just try. No. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. Just say something.
في السورة الأولى. السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام.
في السورة الأولى طعام صحيح.
جميل.
وفي سورة
You can use غيره for the second one and use the same way. You want to say the opposite, so use غيره. Do you get it? I think she's off the call. Who was that?
Was that Sakina?
That's Sakina.
السلام عليكم.
Alexander.
My network is a bit unstable.
Yes, I observed that. وفي سورة الأولى طعام صحي. طعام صحي. In the first one you have healthy food. So you want to say in the second في سورة الثانية طعام, and I said you should use غير. طعام غير. Our network is unstable. Can someone pick that up now? Anybody? أحد.
عليكم
السلام ورحمة الله.
في سورة الأولى طعام صحيح.
طعام صحي. Healthy food.
طعام صحي. في سورة الثانية طعام غير صحي.
نعم جميل. نعم. So that's the second sentence. الثالث, the third. بسرعة.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
في السورة الأولى طعام ينفع الناس في جنسه أو في السورة الثانية طعام.
So you say ينتفع الناس. ينتفع الناس.
نعم ينتفع الناس.
ينتفع الناس. People benefit. نعم. ينتفع الناس. نعم. Or if you want to say benefit, if it is the food that benefits someone, ينفع, then you say ينفع. في سورة الأولى طعام ينفع الناس, it benefits people. Then you say the next one لا ينفع الناس. It depends on how you use it. Okay. Is that okay?
No.
Okay. So you guys were struggling with this. It means you have to do a lot of homework, okay? Next time when I give you an assignment, please try to do them, okay? Now, non-technical. So most of the answers could be gotten from the passage you've read. So you have a lot of, so like what Ablative was trying to say. This is what you should have used. يدور الإنسان طعام في سورة الأولى أو الثانية في السورة الثانية طعام يدور الإنسان. Okay, you can see, you can get them from this passage we have read, because this talks about, sorry, this is hanging. I have to restart this. Okay, so this talks about so this talks about الصحة بين الماضي والحاضر. Okay, so let's move on. Now, the next is اكتب نصائح مناسبة مستعينا بالصور. اكتب means write. نصائح, advice. مناسبة, appropriate. مناسب, like I said, means appropriate. مناسبة, نصائح مناسبة, appropriate. مستعينا, utilizing. مستعينا, utilizing. بالصور. مستعينا بالصور, using the picture. اكتب نصائح مناسبة مستعينا بالصور. Okay, now أولا, so هنا في هذه الصورة الحليب. هنا الحليب كامل الدسم. ما معنى الدسم؟ كامل الدسم. كامل الدسم.
100% fat.
100% fat.
كامل الدسم, 100% fat. Now, and the instruction, nasiha, you are trying to advise someone. Would you advise someone to take a milk of 100% fat? No. So what do? You advise him. Okay. وتقول لا تشرب, don't drink. So because of the al-halib, we now say لا تشرب الحليب, لا تشرب الحليب كامل الدسم. Now, okay. لا تشرب الحليب كامل الدسم. You are advising someone, okay? Now, التالي هنا رجل تأكل ماذا يأكل عفوا ماذا يأكل هنا؟
سكر.
يأكل سكر. ماذا تقول له؟
لا تأكل كثير من السكر.
نعم, جميل. والتالي هذا الولد يأكل ماذا؟ أظن يأكل الخبز الأبيض. يأكل الخبز الأبيض.
أبيض.
ماذا تقول له؟
لا تأكل الخبز الأبيض.
نعم, لا تأكل الخبز الأبيض. وماذا يأكل هنا؟ ماذا يأكل؟ يأكل السمك. يأكل السمك. يأكل سمكا كبيرا. نعم, ماذا تقول له؟ ماذا تقول له؟ يأكل سمكة كبيرة. ماذا تقول له؟ لا تأكل سمكة كبيرة. It's isn't a fish, but the fish is too big. إنه يأكل سمكة كبيرة، أليس هكذا؟
نعم نعم بلى.
بلى.
لو نظرنا إلى الفكرة مرة أخرى. قال هنا وقال هنا في الماضي يأكلون كثيرا إذا وجدوا الطعام. قال فكان الناس يأكلون كثيرا إذا وجدوا الطعام. Okay, because if food is healthy does not mean you should eat much. إنه يأكل سمكة كبيرة، إذا نقول له لا تأكل سمكة كبيرة أو سمكة أو سمك. Okay, لا تأكل سمكا كبيرا. هنا قال هنا أيضا نعم فيأكلون قليلا من اللحم الأمر ويتناولون كثيرا من السمك والدجاج والخضروات أيضا والفواكه، ولكن كثيرا يأكل. نعم. نعم، والتالي ماذا يأكل هنا؟ أظن يأكل
لحمة.
يأكل اللحم.
يأكل.
نعم، ماذا تقول؟
لا تأكل اللحم كثيرا.
نعم.
ولا تأكل كثيرا من اللحم.
نعم. عفوا، أظن هو يأكل نعم هو اللحم. نعم هو اللحم. وماذا يأكل في السورة التالية؟
فواكه.
نعم، أظن هو يأكل الطعام الصحي في السورة الثانية. هنا نقول لا تشرب، ولكن هنا نقول كل. لا تشرب أو لا تأكل وهنا كل. هنا لا تأكل وهنا كل. نعم. The first one we are telling him not to eat، ولكن في السورة الثانية نقول له أن يأكل. Okay.
Alaska.
Is it understood?
نعم.
نعم.
نعم. So في السورة الثانية ماذا تقول له؟
كل الكثير من الفواكه.
من الفواكه.
كل فواكه كثيرة. Okay. Eat a lot of fruits. لا تأكل لحم. لا تأكل خبز الأبيض، بل
الأبيض.
كل الخبز الأسمر. علامات التركيب. ننتقل إلى التدريب الرابع، علامات التركيب. ادرس علامات التركيب. It's going to teach us punctuation marks. علامات التركيب. الأولى منها نقطة. نقطة بمعنى full stop. نقطة بمعنى full stop. وعلامة استفهام. علامة استفهام question mark. فاصلة كوما. فاصلة كوما. علامة تعجب. علامة تعجب exclamation mark. نقطة، علامة استفهام، فاصلة، وعلامة تعجب. 4. نقطة full stop، علامة استفهام question mark، فاصلة، كوما، Alamatu ta'ajjub, exclamation mark. Now, so the four have been used in this following sentence. Tanawaltu dawa'a. Tanawaltu dawa'a. You have the full stop at the end. Min aina ishtarait. Min aina ashtarihi. Now, min aina ashtari. Where will I buy it from? Min aina ashtarihi. Where will I buy it from? So you have a question mark. Alamatu istifham. Zainabu nahifatun wa Maryamu saminatun. هذه نقطة. سبحان الله. سبحان الله. علامة التعجب. وفي الثالث زينب نحيفة. هناك فاصلة. هناك فاصلة ومريم سمينة. نقطة. استعملت نقطة وفاصلة. زينب نحيفة فاصلة ومريم سمينة نقطة. Okay, this is simple. So you have learned four among the علامات التركيب. نقطة, علامة استفهام, فاصلة, وعلامة التهجد. Okay, مرة أخرى نقطة, علامة استفهام, فاصلة, وعلامة تعجب. ننتقل إلى الخط. خط النسق. So writing. So the difference between this writing and what we've learned before is that we are paying attention to a few things, how they are written actually. I will pay attention to the little details. لاحظ هذه الحروف. So observe this حروف التي تنزل تحت السطر. So you are watching. You can see the line. So you're not just writing alif or ba now. You are writing it and you are making sure they stay on the line, and whichever one that goes beyond the line, you check. Okay? واكتبها بخط النسخ. So you can say alif remains on the line, ba touches the line, ta the same, dal same, zal same, to draw. You can see fa a little bit below the line. Okay, so this is how you write them, and they are not, they are dots, they are nukot, they are dots. Okay, now most of these ones, all these ones, they stay on the line. Okay, now if you check the second category, the jim ha, you can see they are above the line. Their head, you have their head touching the line, above the line, and you have their base below the line. Okay, you have jim ha, you have ro, zain, sin, shin, sod, dod, ayin, goin, kof, lam, mim, nun, ha. As this, it has its head on top and the base below, in between, wow and ya. Okay, please note all this. This is how to write. Okay, then we have imla. So it's teaching us imla. There's a difference between alif and ams. So this is ya. So we have ya and alif. So before now, maybe sometimes when we say ala and ali, we're not able to differentiate. When you have ala on top, that's preposition on top. Allah, what looks like yaw is not actually yaw. It is called alif al-maksura. Al-alif al-maksura. Alif al-maksura means an alif that has been bent. You bent it. Okay? That what looks like yaw is not actually yaw. So it is Allah. I'll tell you how to identify them. And in modern writing, something has been done to be able to distinguish between the two. Now, if you check Allah and Ali, you would notice that Ali has two dots below it. Ali. Okay? That Ali tells you, that double dot tells you that is a yaw. That's actual yaw. Okay? Now, in some books, in some old books, they don't put that protein, those two dots. Okay? You have to be very good in Arabic to be able to understand what they are saying or what it means. You might mistake it for Allah, but by the time you read and you will notice that the Allah does not make sense in that scenario. So you have to change it to Ali. Okay? But in modern books, they lay emphasis on that and they put the double dot. So you're able to distinguish between what is Ya and Allah. So Allah means on, Ali means a name. Okay? Now, for the next word, which is Ishtaro. Ishtaro. If you look at Ishtaro, that thing that looks like yaw is not actually yaw. Like I said, it does not have dots. So it tells us that it is alif al-maksura, not ya. But if you look at ashtari, the yaw has a dot, 2 dots below it. So that is what? That is actually ya. Same with solla and yusolli. Solla and yusolli. Intaha, tentehi, ila, nakiyi, mata, suriyun, mustashfa, thanawiyyun. Now, the trick is this. How do you identify, apart from the double dot? If you look at the one, fi majmu'atil ula, you will notice that what precedes what looks like is actually the fatha. Fatha precedes it, like Allah. On that lamb, you have fatha. Ishtara, on that row, you have fatha. Solla, you have fatha on the lamb. Intaha, on the how, you have fatha. Mata, you have fatha. Mustashfa, on the far, you have fatha. Unlike the other one, you have kesra. Ali, ashtari, raw as kesra. Yusolli, kesra. Tentehi, nakiyin, nakiyun, suriyun, kesra. Thanawiyun. Okay? So that is the difference between alif maksura. So anytime you read something, you should be able to tell if it is alif maksura or ya. There's a difference between the two. Okay, it is the alif maksura is written as that looks like ya, but it's not ya. You don't say ya. It is alif maksura. Okay, we'll learn more as we progress. So we have tadrib. How will kama fil mithal? So change this. Jaro yajri, masha yamshi. So use your dictionary to look for the mudorian. It's called mudorian. That is the present verb, present continuous. Jaro. Jaro means to run. Okay. To walk, actually. So then you have yejri is the plural. Is afwan is the mudorian. Yejri is the mudorian. So use your dictionary. Look for the meanings. So Jaro, sometimes we use it for what happened. So Mother Jaro, if you say Mother Jaro, what happened? Okay. Mother Jaro, what happened? So also use for when someone also run, or even someone also walks. We use it also. But for Mosha is mostly used for someone who walks. Mosha. Jaro would mean run. Then also what happened? Mother Jaro, what happened? So it depends on the context. You understand the meaning when it comes to the context. So what happened? If I say Mojaro, what happened? Okay. Now, the Mosha means to walk. Then Kodo to spend. So Kodo. If I say Kodoitu. So here, this is Aleph Maksura. But if you transform it, it might become Ya. So do the transformation like Jaro you have. The first what looks like Ya is Aleph Maksura there. But when it becomes the present continuous, yejri, it becomes what? The ya. That becomes ya. Mashad, same. Yamshi, you can see the kesra. Then qada, yaqdi, ata, ya'ati, daro, yedri, a'ta, yu'ti, agna, yugni, labba, yulabbi, amsa, yumsi, hada, ahada, yuhdi. So you can solve that at home. So we'll move on to Qira'atu Hurra. So we'll read this min adrori terkhin. So I think this should be very interesting. So let's read and then do the translation and have some vocabularies. So instruction says Iqra nas, Iqra in nas. Read the passage. Wahulla and solve tadribatihi fil bayt. And do it at home. It says you should do the exercises. Solve. Hulla means solve. Okay, solve the exercises تدريبات في البيت at home. لتناقشه مع زملائك في الصف so that you can also have you can discuss with your زملائك, with your peers في الصف.
Meeting is being recorded.
So let's read. Who wants to read? نعم بسرعة. Who wants to read? Now, Abdul Latif, تفضل. Now, unmute your mic, Abdul Latif. نعم.
من أضرار التدخين.
من أضرار التدخين. ما معنى التدخين؟ التدخين means smoking. التدخين means smoking. من أضرار التدخين. Some of the dangers, damages of smoking. نعم. تفضل.
انتشر التدخين وكثرت نسبة المدخين وكثرت نسبة المدخنين في هذا العصر.
نسبة المدخنين. نعم.
مما ينذر بزيادة مشكلات سيئته بينهم.
بزدياد. You call it together. بزدياد المشكلات.
مما ينذر بازدياد المشكلات السيئة. سبحان الله.
Okay, don't worry. Let me read and pay attention. You read again now. So pay attention, everybody. انتشر التدخين وكثرت نسبة المدخنين في هذا العصر. I'm going to read slowly, then later read fast. انتشر التدخين وكثرت نسبة المدخنين في هذا العصر مما ينذر بازدياد المشكلات الصحية بينهم. فقد أظهرت دراسات كثيرة أن التدخين يعرض الصحة لكثير من الأخطار. فقد أظهرت دراسات كثيرة أن التدخين يعرض الصحة لكثير من الأخطار وأنه سبب لكثير من الأمراض مثل أمراض القلب وسرطان الرئة والالتهاب الرئوي، كما أنه يسبب الشيخوخة ويزيد نسبة الوفيات. صحيح أن كل شيء بقضاء الله، وأن الموت والحياة والمرض والصحة كلها بيد الله، ولكن يجب أن نتذكر دائما أن الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول: ولا تلقوا بأيديكم إلى التهلكة، ويقول سبحانه وتعالى: ولا تقتلوا أنفسكم إن الله كان بكم رحيما. والتدخين قتل للنفس وانتحار بطيء، كما أنه ضرر باجتماع الأطباء والعقلاء. والرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول: لا ضرر ولا ضرار. وقد لوحظ أن نسبة وفاة المدخنين تزداد بازدياد استهلاك سجائر بمعنى سيجرت، السجائر. طبقا لتقرير منظمة الصحة العالمية، فإن التدخين أخطر وباء عرفه الجنس البشري، والوفيات الناتجة عنه تعد أكثر الوفيات التي عرفها تاريخ الأوبئة، وخصوصا في الدول الفقيرة، حيث تنشر شركات الطب دعاياتها وتبيع أسوأ أنواع السجائر وأخطرها. وفي كل هذا دليل على خطر التدخين على البشرية. فهل يدرك صغار الشباب بصفة خاصة ما ينتظرهم من أخطار وأضرار إذا مارسوا التدخين وأقدموا عليه؟ نتيجة لكل ما سبق، فإن المدخن يقتل نفسه بنفسه، كما ثبت أن ضرر التدخين يتعدى للمدخنين أنفسهم إلى بقية أفراد المجتمع من المجاورين للمدخنين. فالتدخين ضرر متعد، لأن الدخان المتصاعد من أفواه المدخنين يستنشقه من حولهم دون اختيار منهم، والحرية الشخصية هنا تتعارض مع حقوق المجتمع. وكم من حريق شب بسبب المدخنين وكان أضراره جسيمة. ينفق المدخنون أموالا كثيرة على السجائر، ولا يأخذون مقابل ذلك إلا ضررا وخسارة. وقد وجد أن ما ينفقه 60 مليون مدخن في أمريكا يكلف 4 مليارات دولار في العام. وتزداد المصيبة عندما يكون المدخنون من الأسر الفقيرة التي تستهلك سجائر أكثر دخلها، فتترك هذه الأسر الأشياء الضرورية وتشتري السجائر، وفي هذا إضاعة للمال. وقد نهى الإسلام الإنسان عن إضاعة المال فيما لا فائدة فيه. لكل هذه الأسباب وغيرها جاء الدين الإسلامي بالنهي عن التدخين وتحريمه، لأنه بهذه الصفة لا يكون من الطيبات التي أحلت لبني آدم، بل هو من الخبائث التي حرمت عليهم. قال الله تعالى: ويحل لهم الطيبات ويحرم عليهم الخبائث. Now, what is the meaning of this? Then we'll read faster, okay? It says, min abdurari tadkhin, some of the dangers, the damages of tadkhin, smoking. It says, intashara tadkhin, intashara bima'ana, it's widespread. If something has gone wild, intashara, it is widespread. Tadkhin, smoking is widespread. انتشر التدخين, smoking is widespread. وكثرت نسبة المدخنين في هذا العصر. وكثرت, we have a lot of percentage. نسبة means percentage. وكثرت نسبة المدخنين في هذا العصر. So the percentage of people smoking is much in this time. في هذا العصر. مما ينذر بازدياد المشكلات الصحية بينهم. So it is one of those things that makes us mushkila. You know the meaning of mushkila, then you know the meaning of صحية, then you know the meaning of بينهم. So you combine the meaning. مما ينذر ازدياد means increase. Okay, when something increases, that is the increase. Okay. Now, then yunziru means to warn. Know the meaning of that. Yunziru. Yunziru means. Okay. So we now combine the meaning. So that's how to translate. Mimma yunziru bizdiyadil mushkilati sihiyati bainahum. So because the percentage has grown, so it threatens what? The increase of mushkilati sihiyah, the increase of the problems of health bainahum. So the problems of health, the challenges we face in health has increased. So it has threatened that a great deal. فَقَدْ هَذَهَرَتْ دِرَاسَاتٌ كَثِيرَةٌ. So a lot of research. Dirasatun means studies. Okay? But this kind of studies we mean researches. Studies, kathiratun, a lot. هَذَهَرَتْ has shown, they've shown us, أَنَّ التَّدْخِينَ, that smoking, يُعَارِضُ الصِّحَّةَ. يُعَارِضُ means it exposes, عَرَضَ, يُعَارِضُ, to expose. Okay? يُعَارِضُ الصِّحَّةَ, it exposes one's health. When you smoke, يُعَارِضُ الصِّحَّةَ, it exposes one's health, لِكَثِيرٍ, to a lot of dangers, min al-akhtar, a lot of dangers. So at-tadkhin yu'aridu sihhata, it exposes one's health, لِكَثِيرٍ min al-akhtar, to a lot of dangers. وَأَنَّهُ سَبَبٌ لِكَثِيرٍ min al-amrad, and it is the reason, sababun, it is the cause of a lot of diseases. Mislu amrad qalbi, just like the disease of the heart, wa saratani ria, and the lung. Ria is the lung. Ria is lung, and saraton is cancer. Saratani ria, it causes cancer of the lung as well when you smoke. Okay. Waltihabi riawi. So iltihab is infection. Iltihabi riawi. So like we said, riawi or ria is lung. So it also causes infection of the lungs. Iltihab, infection. Al-iltihab. So don't forget all these vocabularies. Al-iltihab, infection. Kama anna yusabbibu, and it also causes ashyakhukh, aging. It makes you old in no time. When you see a chain smoker, he looks very old. Wayazidu nisbata al-wafayat, it also increases the percentage. Nisba means percentage, the percentage of al-wafayat, mortality. That is wafayat, mortality. Okay. Sahihun, truly. Anna kulla shay'in biqada'ihi, truly we agree that everything is in the hands of Allah, it's in the qada of Allah. Wa anna al-mawta, and death, wal hayata, and life, wal marad, and sickness, wa siha, and health, good health. Excuse me. Kullaha, everything biyadillah is in the hands of Allah. We know, we agree, everybody knows that to fall sick, to live a good life, everything is in the hands of Allah. Walakin, but yajibu an natadhakkara da'iman, it's essential that we also understand. Yajibu, essential, it's compulsory. An natadhakkara, to understand, to know, to remind ourselves da'iman, every time. Anna Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yaqul, it is the same Allah that says, Wala tuluku bi aidikum ila tahaluka, don't use your hands to destroy yourself. La tuluku bi aidikum, don't use your hands. Don't drive yourself to your guillotine. Okay? Ila tahaluka, to kill yourself. So don't harm yourself. Wa yaqul, Allah also says, Wala taqtulu anfusakum, don't kill yourself. Inna Allah kana bikum rahima. Allah is kind with you, Rahim. Is kind with you, Rahim. Okay? Inna Allah bikum Rahim. Allah is kind and benevolent to you. Okay, so don't kill yourself. So that shows that Allah also wants us, despite the fact that all these things be a lie, but Allah also wants us not to destroy ourselves. But tadkhin, smoking, qatlul in nafsin, it's death. Qatlul in nafs, it kills people. Okay? At tadkhin, qatlul in nafs, it kills. That is at-tadkhin. Then it says, wa intiharun bati'un. Intihar means suicide. Intihar means suicide. وانتحار بطيء says slow death. It's also suicide. Okay, suicide that is slow. You are committing suicide slowly. That's basically the meaning. وانتحار بطيء, so it's a slow death. You are killing yourself slowly. كما أنه, just like it is ضرر. It is a damage. You are damaging باجتماع. It's also a danger, a destruction. ضرر, damage. بإجماع الأطباء والعقلاء, according to doctors and العقلاء. عقلاء means people of knowledge. Okay, according to people of knowledge. عقلاء. So والرسول, the Prophet said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, يقول لا ضرر, do not harm yourself, ولا ضرر, do not harm others. Okay, وقد لوحظ أن النسبة الوفاة. وقد لوحظ means it has been observed. Okay, لاحظ means observe. Okay, but لوحظ, it has been observed أن النسبة الوفاة, that the percentage of death, أن النسبة وفاة للمدخنين, the percentage of death of smokers, تزداد, it increases بازدياد استهلاك السجائر, it increases as the consumption of cigarettes increases. Istihlak means consumption. Istihlak means consumption. As-sajahir means cigarettes. So the debt increases as much as you increase your consumption of cigarettes. Then it says typical litakriri. According to typical means according. Okay. According to takrir means report. Typical litakriri munazamati sihhati al-alamiyya. Munazamati sihha, World Health Organization. Al-alamiyya in that is the world. Okay, World Health Organization. So you are doing the reverse. Organization is munazama. Sihha is the health. Al-alamiyya is the world. So if you write WHO, in Arabic we are starting from the O. Organization, health, and world. So that is Munazamati Sihhati al-Alamiyya, World Health Organization. So according to their report, what did it say? فَإِنَّ التَّدْخِينَ, smoking, أَخْطَرُ وَبَاءٍ. Akhtar is the most dangerous waba. Waba is epidemic. So it's because it is almost everybody smokes. So it's an epidemic. And when you have an epidemic, it means it runs faster, it spreads faster. Akhtar wabain, Arafa would jinsul bashari. It is the most dangerous epidemic ever witnessed by the human race. Wali wafayatu, mortality means wafayat. Wali wafayatu natijatu anhu. And the mortality that results from it, to add to akhtar al-wafayat, is seen or is considered the most mortality. It is worse. It is worse and it's more than in the history of epidemic, all the epidemic that we've ever seen, either Ebola or what have you, or even in our modern times, COVID-19 is an epidemic. Okay, so they tell us that smoking is worse. As at the time this book was written, they tell us smoking is worse. Okay, Albia, that is the plural of waba, Albia. وخصوصا في الدول الفقيرة, especially in the poor countries, the third world countries, poor countries like our country, Nigeria. حيث تنشر شركات الطب, حيث where تنشر, they spread. شركات الطب, شركات is company, الطب is tobacco. Okay, Sajair is cigarette, طب is tobacco. Okay, حيث تنشر شركات الطب دعاياتها. The ayat is advertisement. Okay, the adverts. So they do a lot of advertisement in poor countries. Aswa and wa in sajai, and they sell the worst aswa, the worst of cigarettes, type of cigarettes, and the most dangerous. That's what they sell in third world countries. No regulation, nobody checks anything. Just send it to the market and people buy. In all of this, this points to the danger of smoking. Allah al-Bashariya, to human beings. Fahal yudriku sigaru shabab. Will sigaru shabab, will they know? Yudrik adraka yudriku. Fahal yudriku sigaru shabab, the youths. The sifatin khasa especially. Ma yantadhiruhum min akhtarin wa agdad. Will they know what is awaiting them? Min akhtarin, dangers, wa adur, and damage. Idha marasu, when they maras, we've seen mumarasa or marasu al-himya. If they stick to tadkhin, if they smoke, the master smoking, they stick to smoking, marasa. Marasu tadkhin. Wa akdamu ali, and they improve on it. So they keep smoking. Do they even know what awaits them in terms of destruction? Okay? Now, that's a question. It's a rhetorical question. It doesn't require an answer. After reading all this, so do they even know what awaits them if they continue to smoke? Okay? Natijatan likuli masabako. Looking at the result of what has happened, natija result. Likuli masabako of what has transpired. Fa'ina li mudakhina. Anybody who smokes. Mudakhina is someone who smokes, or mudakhinu. Ali mudakhinu is the smoker. Okay? Someone who smokes. Mudakhinun are smokers. Mudakhinun. Fa'ina li mudakhina. A person who smokes. So what will happen to him? Yaktulu nafsahu bin nafsi. He will kill himself. Yaktulu nafsahu. He will kill himself bin nafsi, by himself. He's killing himself by himself bin nafsihi. Kama thabata. Anna darara tadkhin. The same way it has been established, kama thabata anna darara tadkhin, that the evil or the damage of smoking, yata'adda al-mudakhinin anfusahum, it extends, it goes beyond. Yata'adda means goes beyond. Yata'adda al-mudakhinin, it goes beyond the smoker himself, anfusahum, the smokers themselves. Ila bakiyati afrad al-mujtama, it goes and also affects afrad al-mujtama, individuals in the society as well. Min al-mujawirina, among the neighbors, the limudakhinin, neighbors of the smokers. Why does it affect the neighbors of the smoker? Because fatadkhinu, because smoking, dararun, muta'addin, smoking, fatadkhin, smoking itself is what? Dararun, the damage, muta'addin, that goes beyond the smoker himself. Li'anna dukhana, because of the smoke. Li'anna dukhana, the smoke. When you smoke cigarette, the smoke itself. Al-mutasa'ida, that goes into the atmosphere. Al-musa'ida, that rises into the atmosphere. Min afwaili mudakhinina, from the mouth of the smokers. Yastanshikuhu man hawlahum, whoever is within their vicinity. What does it do? It inhales it. Yastanshiku, inhales the smoke. Duna ikhtiyarin, whether he likes it or not. Duna ikhtiyar, it's not a choice. You don't have a choice. You have to breathe. So that is duna ikhtiyar. You don't have to choose whether you want to breathe in the smoke or not. Invariably, you are breathing it in. You are not just aware. That is the meaning of duna ikhtiyar. Without any choice, you have no choice. Meaning whom? Wal huriyatu shakhsiyya. Huriyatu shakhsiyya means personal freedom. Wal-huriyatu shakhsiyatu huna, personal freedom huna, tata'aradu, now infringes. Tata'aradu means infringes. Ma'a hukukil mujtama, now infringes on the collective rights of the society. So you have your own freedom. People, those who smoke say, I have my freedom to smoke. Yes, you have your freedom to smoke, but you're also infringing on my right to breathe good air. That is the meaning of al-huriyatu shakhsiyatu huna tata'aradu ma'a hukukil mujtama'i. So personal freedom is now encroaching on the general rights of people. Wakam min harikin, how many fire disasters? Wakam min harik mean fire disaster. Wakam min harikin, how many fire disasters have we witnessed? Shabba, that resulted. Shabba means resulted. Shabba, resulted. Bisababili mudakhinin, from the smokers. A lot of fires, they smoke and they put the cigarette stored. They just put it somewhere and it catches fire. So shabba means break out. Fire broke out. Wakam bin harik in shabba. How many fires? Shabba break out or broke out. Bisababili mudakhinin, due to smokers. Wakanat adrahu jasima, and the damage adrahu, damage jasima, huge. When you say something is jasima, huge damage. Yunfiku lilmudakhinun, smokers spend a lot, amwalan, a lot of money, kathirat, and a lot. ينفق المدخنون أموالا كثيرة. They spend a lot of money على السجائر, cigarettes. ولا يأخذون, and they don't get مقابل in return. مقابل in return. They don't get in return ذلك. They don't get in return. What do they not get in return? إلا ضررا, except damage. They buy a lot, they spend a lot of money smoking, but they get damages in return. وخسارة, and loss. وقد وجد أن ما ينفقه, it has been seen that, and it has been observed that what they spend, ينفقه 60 million مدخنين, about 60 million smokers for America. In America, the research was done. They spend up to يكلف means cost. يكلف, it costs $4 million. They spend about $4 million. 60 million smokers. That's in about a year. They spend that in a year. $4 million on cigarettes. وتزداد المصيبة, and the musiba, which is the damage, it increases. عندما يكون المدخنون في الأسر الفقيرة. So the damage increases if the smoker or the smokers come from a very poor family, like the third world country. Why? التي تستهلك السجائر أكثر دخلها. Because why? التي تستهلك السجائر, and that family, where the poor family we are talking about, is that family that تستهلك السجائر. So cigarette itself consumes. So look at the construction. تستهلك السجائر, it is سجائر that is consuming. What is it consuming? أكثر دخلها, a lot of their income. A lot of their income. They are earning 18,000 per month. Yes, out of the 18,000, uses 9,000 to smoke in a month. So you can see that's double tragedy. One is killing himself. Number two, he's still spending most of his income. أكثر دخلها. تستهلك السجائر أكثر دخلها. So income means دخل is income. فتترك هذه الأسرة. So this family will leave. تترك will leave هذه الأسر, this family. الأشياء الضرورية. الأشياء الضرورية, what is essential? What is essential for the family? They won't eat good food. They won't wear good clothes. Even the houses where they will live, you see that they live in poor places, slums. Because even cigarettes is consuming his income. وتشتري السجائر, he keeps buying cigarettes. وفي هذا, in this إضاعة للمال, this is a waste of money. وقد نهى الإسلام, Islam has warned us. Islam has warned the insan, man, and إضاعة للمال. It has warned us from wasting money. فيما لا فائدة فيه, in what is not beneficial. لا فائدة فيه, there's no benefit in it. لكل هذه الأسباب, for all these reasons, وغيرها and other ones, جاء الدين الإسلام. Islam says, Islam came with a policy بالنهي عن التدخين, that smoking is not good. وتحريمه, and makes it haram. لأنه بهذه الصفة, with all what we have mentioned, لا يكون من الطيبات, it's not part of the طيبات, what is good. التي أحلت لبني آدم, that has been made permissible for بني آدم, humanity. بل هو من الخبائث التي حرمت عليه, it's part of the evil things that has been made haram. قال الله تعالى, Allah says, ويحل لهم الطيبات, we have made permissible for them good things. ويحرم, we have made عليهم, on them, al-khabaith, evil things. Now, so that is it. So there are so many vocabularies in this passage, very, very interesting, and there are a lot of vocabulary. So if you want to make the benefit of this, I would advise you, read this passage at least 5 times. Write out the vocabularies and make them part of your daily usage. So you are in the intermediate class. Okay, you are no longer in the beginners. Okay, so most of this tadrib also do it at home. Okay, but this will be the last passage we'll read, and it is full of vocabularies, full of vocabularies, and it's very beautiful. At the a lot of things, the career reports telling you about. So the time for spoon feeding is over. So it's now in your hands. If you really want to learn Arabic and speak very good Arabic, it's now in your hands. Okay, my job is now a job of the lecturer, like we have in the university. So I'm transitioning from a teacher to a lecturer. Okay. So in the primary school, you have teachers who will sit you down. You even sometimes use your hand to write on the book when you're in the primary school. Okay. But now you're in the university, you're in year 1. So try to read this as much as you can, at least 5 times. If you read it daily, that's 5 times a week. When you read it about 5 times, write out the vocabularies and try to use them in your construct. التدخين انتشر وكثرت نسبة للمدخنين. All this, there are so many vocabularies you can benefit from here. Okay, so we'll stop here. If you have any question, please ask. So try to do the exercises as well. So we'll continue from here next week, inshallah. Questions, if you have any.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustaz.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. I can hear
Please, I
you.
just want to beg, sir, that can you help us upload the lectures?
Okay, I'll try. I'll do my best. I'll try to upload it today, inshallah. I can revise and benefit from it. I'll try to do that. Any of you can also send me a reminder, please, in case I forget. I'm a very busy person. I just struggle. I struggle with time a lot. Okay, I have so many things on my table. I'll try to. Just send me a message if I have not. Sure, I'll do that. So before we move on to the next one, by the time we meet in the next class, we'll go through some of these exercises because some of them require that we speak. I also want to hear from you. Let's see how your Arabic has improved. So we'll do that as well next week before we move on to the next chapter. We are not just going to go to the next chapter. So we'll look at some of this, have the conversation around it to see if this passage is understood, this comprehension passage. So I guess we can stop here. Inshallah, wa nartaki usbu' al-qadim bi'idhnillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام
Wa
ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاكم الله خير.
rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.